Right, so this is learning target 6 for unit 2. Identify and assign unknowns in a context to independent and dependent variables, or just variable 1, variable 2. So this is that thing we remember when we switched groups, you start off in my class, then I think you went to Mr. Graff, and then you went to Mrs. Hanson or something as a whole class. This is kind of like that. So now it's just the sentence though. So here's our sentence. Stacy is selling bracelets to help support her favorite cause. She buys a box of bracelets for $15. She sells each bracelet for $2. It's a full sentence because I can make an equation from this. But right now we just want to say which one's independent, which one's dependent. So my independent is always which one is causing the other one to happen. So let's think of the two things that are happening. Something that's happening is that she's selling bracelets. At this point, I don't care how much it is for. She's selling bracelets, and what is she getting out of this? She's getting money. She's getting money. I'm not worried about the actual numbers right now because I'm not making an equation. I'm just worried about independent and dependent. These are words. So, is the number of bracelets I sell change the money, or does the money change my bracelets? So again, my independent variable is the, number of bracelets sold. By the way, I did not know that's how you spell bracelets. Would have spelled it wrong if I didn't have it right there. And my dependent variable would be the money or profit. And then this is where we could go a step further. Okay, as this increases, or as this decreases, this decreases. So this would be a positive linear relationship. Next one. Same thing. So I'm going to highlight first. A minivan is 220 miles from its destination, Flint. Begins traveling towards Flint. So I realize that I am traveling, right? I am traveling, and it gives me this right here, miles an hour. So that's going to be important. I'm not really worried about numbers until I have to write an equation. So I'm traveling at this many miles an hour. So the way I want to say it so I have time here, right? This would be a time. And then I would also have a distance. Does distance affect time, or does time affect distance? So I'm going to say this is the time, or the hours driven, affects the distance, and this is in miles traveled. So if you look right here, one of those was the independent, and one of those was the dependent. Hours, miles. So this one is going to be a little different. Devin is going to the carnival and wants to ride the rides. She has a total of $20 and wants to ride the Ferris wheel. So I want the Ferris wheel and I want the zip line. Ferris wheel costs this, zip line costs this. I don't care about numbers right now, again, because I'm not writing an equation. The two things that I'm dealing with is the number of times Devin rides the Ferris wheel, and then blah, 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 same thing, number of times Devin rides the zip line. These are just variable 1 and variable 2. One doesn't cause the other one. If I ride the Ferris wheel, it doesn't make me ride the zip line. If I ride the zip line, it doesn't make me ride the Ferris wheel. They're just both variables on their own. So what I want you to do is I want you to write a real world context with two unknowns. So like you can pick either one that's a variable 1, variable 2, or one that is an independent dependent. You need to do this because we are doing an activity that involves this on Monday. So write your context here. Write my story now. Oh, what was my story? I had a story before I started this, and now I don't remember what it was. I should have wrote it down. Let me just think of something funny that's happened to me. There's a lot of things funny that happened to me. I don't know if I told you this one already, but this is the only thing that's coming to my head right now, and I might have told you this in class already. So if I did, I'm sorry. When I was in, 7th grade, 8th grade, we were playing tennis outside, and so the way our tennis courts were set up was like, I'm going to draw on this actually. So like we were outside in a parking lot, and so if this was like a normal like tennis net, right, and this is you playing, and it's like 2-on-2, and here's the other people. But then they were all connected, so there was like a bunch of them in a row. So there's a person here, like these are all people, but we're all in a row playing, so like we're playing, these guys are playing, these guys are playing, these guys are playing. Well, just say this is our group or something, whatever. Here's me. Here's my friend. The ball, she goes to jump over the net. Her foot gets caught in the net because it's like a little squares. And she takes the whole net down, but since they're all connected, takes every net down with her. This is in 7th grade in gym class in the middle of the day. Falls straight on her face and ruins everyone's tennis game that I laughed so hard that I peed my pants in the middle of gym class. And I had to go get changed because I peed my pants in class. Told you, peed my pants a lot. All right, have a good weekend.